This is where you gotta really deal with the true perspective. Do not think that a person rolls with God to go ahead and be passive toward wickedness. A person rolls with God because they could use wickedness to destroy these fake evil people out here. You know what I mean? Because we're beyond that level of evil and wickedness. We just choose it to protect the righteous, the innocent, the oppressed, things like that. You know what I mean? So it's not an idea of like, oh, you join Jesus Christ so you can be passive toward wickedness and toward oppression or anything along that nature. You know what I mean? What it's about is that you're using the wickedness and the selfish desires to protect the innocent people. We're flipping the script. You know what I mean? So just because, MS-13 think they're wicked and evil like that, bro, they are victims. You know what I mean? The difference between, a person that ran to God and a person that ran to wickedness is that the wickedness person is just a victim, a crybaby. You know what I mean? Straight up. Don't ever think that just because you roll with God, roll with Jesus, that these wicked people, evil people are more hard than you or more down than you. You know what I mean? There's no, even facts or estimates of that related with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a good guy. You know what I'm saying? And so even those guys that think they're super hard, strolling around with horns and stuff like that, man, they're lost. You know what I mean? They're already way behind the format. You know what I mean? Because if you choose righteousness to protect the innocent and oppressed, no matter what level of skill they may have, you know what I mean? In terms of, when you need to summon to protect innocent and oppressed, you're going to witness the true power of within yourself, because righteousness will always destroy wickedness. Righteousness will always destroy the most evil person. And I mean, you think that just because the world is filled with all this negativity that this is hell? Man, this is heaven here. And you don't ever think that like this is some kind of place of turmoil and destruction and things like that. They're just creating a great picture and image to convince people like that. But this is heaven though, straight up. Because look at all the beautiful things that you could do on this place. You can create life on this place. You know what I mean? You go ahead and relax and enjoy and feed people and bless people. Do all kinds of things through Jesus Christ in this world. They want you to die to go to heaven. That's a whole wrong concept. You know what I mean? So don't ever think. Don't ever think that you're rolling around like you're some kind of passive victim or something like that just because you roll with God and you roll with Jesus Christ. You're not. You got to summon the truth of the matter. That's why it says protect the innocent and oppressed. Not exactly those words, but it says do not be passive toward that type of stuff. You know what I mean? If you can handle it, you can deal with it, prepare yourself. If not, go and call the authorities and go about it the right way. But there's always different genuine directions that are in line, validated in scripture, that you can defend yourself. You know what I mean? Now, look, all that imagery is nothing. Every time I see that, what I see is this, especially if you're trying to do wickedness or evil or deceit, stuff like that, you're crying for help. You know what I mean? The only true ones that handle stuff inside or outside are the true assassins and killers of this world that do what? Protect the innocent and oppressed. And that happens to be a fallout repercussion because that person was forced and backed in to a situation, and the repercussion of that person that came to him, toward him to oppress him in a harmful manner, ended up losing his life. You know what I mean? So, don't get the idea that just because you're studying scripture and all that you're weak all of a sudden. Nah, man, you're more powerful than you ever thought you were. You just got to dig deeper into the knowledge and wisdom and apply it. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by when you say use the wickedness to protect innocent oppressed. Flip the script. If you must hate, hate the hate within yourself that divides yourself. If you must be jealous for the fact that, you know what, I don't want to create no more jealousy. So be jealousy of jealous. So you eliminate both sides of it within yourself. Always use negativity for a positive end. You know what I mean? There you go. Bam. Don't ever think that all the horns and all that. You know what I mean? Don't be a coward to this game. You know what I mean? It's not a game, but I'm saying this is a spiritual war, spiritual life. You know what I mean? So prepare yourself. Make yourself powerful. Think about it. Read all the things in the Bible that allows you, your spirit and your flesh, to be so powerful, because you're gravitating and summoning the truth and the divine wisdom of Jesus Christ and the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, hugging at that, thought the mono for life.